Hello everyone and welcome to the channel like Leo. First I want to show you off the new base where I will make most of the videos. I hope you like it, and having said that, now I have this tip for you to be a shoe holder or organizer. Apart from the fact that it is very easy to make, it will save you a lot of space in your closet, which by the way every woman always needs. It will not cost you almost anything because they are made from recycled materials. So whether it's because you want to have your shoes better accommodated or you want to have more space, this tip will help you a lot. So let's see what we're going to need to do it. We are going to need some cardboard of the color you have, some scissors to cut it, a ruler, a pen or pencil to mark, Velcro that supports weight, a silicone gun to glue everything, paint of the color you prefer but it is totally optional, and finally a brush, which is the only thing we will need. Now let's see how it's done. We take our cardboard and with a ruler we are going to make some marks to make strips 10 centimeters wide. We outline them, and once we have them made, now we are going to mark 2 strips of 20 centimeters each and another of 25 centimeters. These are the measurements for women's shoes that are thinner and smaller. But if you want to make them for men's shoes, increase each inseam by at least 10 centimeters. Once marked, we just grab our scissors and proceed to cut the cardboard. They don't have to be exact, but try to make the cuts as clean as possible. Once finished, we will have 2 strips of 20 centimeters and one of 25 centimeters, just like the one I show you on the screen. Now we take the 20 centimeter strips and we are going to mark them exactly in the middle part. This is totally optional since you can do it just by looking. But now that we have located the center, we are going to fold the cardboard in half as I show you in the video. You can do it like this by hand, or better yet, just grab the ruler and support it firmly, marking the middle of the strip, and it will be easier to fold. Once folded, there should be 2 squares marked on each one. Now we take the scissors, and what I like to do to make them look a little better is cut in the shape of a V in the part that will be the top. I rely on the line marked when folding to make the exact cut, but if you want, mark it with the pen. And at the bottom we make a half moon cut, just like I do on the screen. I repeat, this is only to make it more aesthetically pleasing, but you can leave it as is. Do exactly the same with the other one, and once cut they should look more or less like this. Then we take the 25 centimeter strip, and in the same way we are going to mark it in half. Only with the difference that here we are going to paint the line to take it as a reference, and we can glue it more accurately. We take our silicone gun and we are going to apply it to the entire edge of our cardboard as I show you. And then we take one of the strips that we just cut and glue it, making sure that it is completely aligned. We now apply more silicone to the middle part where we mark the line and glue the other part of our cardboard. As you can see, it took the shape of a triangle, which is what we want. Now we put more silicone in the middle part and glue the other leftover cardboard. Still make sure it is well aligned. Finally, we just apply more silicone on the other edge and glue the last part. Since you finished gluing it, it should look more or less like this, like 2 pyramids together resting on our longest cardboard. As we had already told us at the beginning, this is totally optional, but you can take any paint you have. In this case it is acrylic, but it can be aerosol, vinyl or even water, and paint it the color that you like the most. In this case I painted green because it is what I have on hand. But you can paint it to identify your shoes, dress jazz, tennis shoes, etc. I'll leave that to your imagination. Once painted, it will look more or less like this, but it will depend on how many coats of paint you want to put on it. While the paint dries on the other bra we made, we take the finished one and turn it over. We grab our Velcro and cut 2 strips of roughly the same width. It doesn't have to be much since the shoes don't weigh that much. Now we glue them more or less on each of the edges and in the middle of the cardboard as shown in the video. Now we cut the other 2 strips of the part that will be glued where we want to put our organizer, making sure that they are the same size as the ones we just glued. Here I show you how this shoe holder or organizer works. We just put any shoe they have and it will fit perfectly and will not fall, because the way it is made makes them fit snugly but without damaging them since it is cardboard. Now all that remains is to install it. Since we place it where we want to put it, in this case on the closet door, since there is plenty of space there and it won't get in the way at all, we just put our organizer where we want and mark the edges with a pen or pencil. Don't worry because this won't be seen, just mark them on the very edge of the cardboard. Now we take the other Velcro strips that we cut and glue them right to one side of the lines we just marked, leaving a small space so that it is not visible and looks like part of the closet door. Preferably, so that the adhesive sticks better, leave it unsupported for a couple of hours and it will be much stronger. But once finished, we just glue it with the Velcro, making sure it is well aligned. And now we can put on the shoes we want, and as you can see they don't fall off and they don't look bad at all. Now we glue the rest that we have made. In this case we painted green, leaving a small space between them so that they do not stick to each other. But as you see you can put all kinds of shoes, and this color will give it a more personalized touch. That combines with the furniture or walls of your closet, or wherever you want to put them. Remember that if you want to make them for men's shoes you need to increase the measurements of the straps by at least 10 centimeters each. But here I made this one for my wife because she can't fit one more shoe. As you can see, this is how they are finished. But you can put as many as you want, and apart from the fact that your closet will be better organized, it will save you a lot of space, which I know that every shoe lover, especially women, always needs a little more. And as you can see when you close and open the door, these stay in place without falling or being damaged. And the best of all is that we made it with a recycled material, which is cardboard, and that is always good. So with just a piece of cardboard, silicone and a little velcro we can make this practical shoe holder or organizer that I am sure will serve you a lot. As you already know, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share with all your family, friends and acquaintances. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked this advice. As always, see you in the next videos. Thank you.